Jude Law. Judy. Ugh. Is there a law that says that I can't get lost in a man's eyes? What's going on, everybody? I'm Rocknrog, and today we're discussing Captain Marvel, which is the latest entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it is a Marvel movie, not a Marvel of a movie. On paper, it checks all the boxes, great CG, animation, comedic writing, and an overall positive tone. I think at this point they are getting incredibly formulaic, but that's what Disney does well, right? That's what they're the best at, is incredibly formulaic story structure, big on emotions. So the big checkbox on this one is that it features a female superhero as the lead, right? This just opens it up to a comparison to DC's Wonder Woman. And the action is just as explosive in this, but the plot is a little lacking in comparison. Captain Marvel has amnesia for most of the film, and we get one scene, really, for her background story. Side characters just try to inform her of who she is. And there aren't that many opportunities for a character to shine in the script, just moment-to-moment dialogue-wise. Also, Nick Fury is effectively reduced to the comedic relief. This has some people mad and up and about, whatever. And I know we haven't had a Howling Commandos movie, but I think he probably could have gotten a few more opportunities to be a badass. The lack of conflict in Captain Marvel, I think, is what ultimately is its downfall. Marvel has done a more ambiguous and relatable villain before, back in Black Panther, but it took the time to establish his motives and his character and what happened in his life to shape things. This one, it just kind of breezes over it really quick, and there's even super creepy, misleading stuff about the Skrulls. Like a scene earlier is weird. Captain Marvel has great action, and as long as you can frame this as prep work for the Avengers Endgame, then it's worth a look. But it's not Marvel's best, in my opinion. That's why I'm giving Captain Marvel 4 destructive kitties out of 7. Movie stars Jude Law, Brie Larson, and Samuel L. Jackson makes his return as Nick Fury. There's a scene where they literally just tell him that he's not a badass, and he's like, well, that's broken. And I know that directors will take characters and interpret them differently. I just don't think they should have went as laugh-heavy with Nick, especially whenever, one of the lines, he's like, everybody calls me Fury. I don't know, it's just, whatever, fuck me, right? There's also a point where it is the perfect time to break out in a Chumbawamba song, which is great. It's probably the highlight of the movie, actually. All the effects that went into making Samuel Jackson look younger, fucking hell. Brie Larson does a fine job with the dialogue that she's given, because I know she's an incredible actress. I watched Room. All right. The enemy starts off the antagonist, and the story starts off by being the Skrull, but all their fights are rendered pointless in a scene that I still don't fully understand, because the Skrull become good guys and refugees, and it makes the Kree the bad guys, but not all Kree, just the ones that are under Ronin, which, is not a lot to keep up with. I just don't know how it got there.